Well, that was a pretty long journey, but I finally made it back. I'm back. Back in sunny Los Santos. Can you guess what vehicle we're doing today, folks? That's right. Famed and beloved Buckingham Maverick helicopter. 1984 Buckingham Maverick. While the Mammotus is the Declasse Asea of planes, the Maverick is the Asea of helicopters. Cheap, easy to fly, and no frills about it. Okay, so I'm going to do a parody of Alphaville's Big in Japan. I literally just wrote this up as I'm recording this, so let's see how it goes. Oh, when you're back in LS tonight, back in LS, alright, back in LS, where we're gonna review the Maverick. Back in LS, be tight, wait, and I'll be here tonight. Things are easier in GTA 5 when I'm back in LS. I think that sounds pretty good.
This is a public service announcement. When flying, pay no attention to public service announcements.
So, in addition to talking about the classic Maverick helicopter, I'll also be talking about the updated Police Maverick as well. While technically I could say the Police Maverick for its own video, I felt it would be better to kind of just lump the two into one video. This is the description of the aircraft on the elitist air travel website in GTA 5. A two-bladed, twin-engine helicopter, the Maverick was manufactured in Canada. But you shouldn't let that put you off. Originally designed for military use, when the Army rejected them for looking too French, they became hugely popular with rich social climbers for exactly the same reason. Used by law enforcement for surveillance operations, you'll often see them hovering above inner-city African-American neighborhoods. Billion-candle power spotlight and loudspeaker are optional, but trust us, it is fun to play with over poor neighborhoods at night. That's a little spicy there, guys. A little racist. African American. You had to profile them, didn't you? Come on, guys. It doesn't have to always be African American people. But hey, I hope I don't get canceled for this.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Why are you running?
Now, most of you probably remember the Maverick from GTA Vice City. I mean, it was in the beginning cutscene, for God's sake. The Maverick has been in this series since, well, flyable aircraft were a thing in the games, and the design itself has hardly changed over the years, albeit the model got more polygons with each generation. From Vice City onwards, the Maverick was modeled after a Bell 206 L4 Long Ranger. The Maverick has had its fair share of special versions as well in the older games, including the VCN Maverick I just showed from Vice City, as well as the News Chopper from San Andreas. One thing you'll also probably notice in some of the variations of the Maverick is some versions have 2 blades, while others have 4. I know the Bell 206 only has 2 blades, but honestly, it looks better with 4 in my opinion. Also, in GTA 4, the Maverick is manufactured by a Western company, but in GTA 5, it's built by Buckingham. I would say that maybe there was a mix-up in Rockstar when they were making the game, just a minor flub-up. But since Buckingham is a French-Canadian company, like the real-life counterpart of the helicopter, Bell, it kind of makes sense. The only quote-unquote lore explanation I can have for this is that Buckingham bought out the rights to build the Maverick in their name. But it's probably not. Okay, now it's time to talk about the Bell 206. The Bell 206 is a family of twin-bladed, single and twin-engine helicopters. There are several different models in the family, including the twin-engined Twin Ranger, and the subject of this video, the Long Ranger. The Long Ranger is a stretch variant with seating for 7. The Long Ranger was produced from 1962 to 2017, but is still widely used by police, television studios, and hospitals as medevac choppers. It is powered by an Allison 250-C20J turboshaft engine rated at around 370 shaft horsepower and has a top speed of around 150 miles per hour. The 206L4 could also be equipped with more powerful engines that were rated from 500 or even 600 shaft horsepower. I kind of find it odd Rockstar modeled the classic Maverick off an extended fuselage version of the aircraft. Yet in-game, the Maverick can only see 4 people, including the pilot. While there is no onboard weapons in the aircraft, passengers can use any weapons they have on them. The front passenger can use any pistols or small submachine guns to shoot at targets, while the rear passengers can use any two-handed weapons except for shotguns, rocket launchers, miniguns, or grenade launcher. This will make the Maverick more suited for a ground attack or even transport role if you have friends along. In fact, you can actually rappel from the rear seat if you have a friend piloting the aircraft in online mode as well. As far as other specs, the Maverick isn't going to break any records, but it did rank 16th out of 21 in this video by SC11 with a top speed of 142 miles per hour, not far off from the 206. As far as durability, what am I kidding? This thing dies in like one hit from a rocket, so unless you can dodge rockets really good, be careful. Be very careful. Thankfully, this helicopter won't break the bank, however, as it is the cheapest helicopter in the game, $780,000. Now that may sound steep, but the FH-1 Hunter costs around $4.1 million. And if you don't have cash, hey, don't worry. In online, they typically spawn in both LSIA, Sandy Shores Airfield, and Higgins Helitors after you reach rank 7 in online. Alright, now let's talk about the Police Maverick. The Police Maverick is essentially an updated version of the classic Maverick. The Police Maverick and subsequently the Air Ambulance Maverick are both based on a French Eurocopter AS350B, while its previous renditions are akin to the classic Maverick design, being based on the Bell. The Eurocopter AS350 I'm gonna post it on the screen so y'all can pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's French, I think. Or now referred to as the Airbus Helicopters H125, is a single-engine light utility helicopter. It was first produced in 1975 and is still being used today in many roles, including police and medevac roles like the Bell 206. The AS350 can seat around 6 people, including the pilot. It is powered by a Turbo Mecha Ariel 2B turboshaft engine producing 184 horsepower and, similar to the Bell, has a similar cruise speed of 152 miles per hour.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
Just like the old Maverick, it can seat 4 people, and its passengers can use the same kinds of weapons. Unlike the classic Maverick, the police model is slightly faster with a top speed of 146 miles per hour. Unlike the old Maverick as well, you cannot purchase the police Maverick, and it rarely spawns in online. You can, however, find the Air Ambulance variant on the roofs of Central Los Angeles Hospital, Vinewood Police Station sometimes, and even the Weasel News Building. Overall, I think the Maverick is a pretty good deal for the money if you so choose to buy one. It may not be the fastest, but it definitely fits the role of cheap air travel if you ever need to go anywhere quicker than on land. 1984 Buckingham Maverick. It's just, I don't know, I can't figure out what else to say really. That's all I got for a script, folks. So yeah, there you go. My second helicopter? Yeah, second helicopter review. I've been wanting to do the Maverick for a while because I've always liked using it a lot because it's easy. It's very easy to fly. it's not difficult to fly. It's very cheap. It's very easily obtainable. I mean, yes, I do like flying my Swift Deluxe because the Swift Deluxe is pretty fast, but the Maverick is just, it's always been there for me, you know. Even after I started a new character and didn't have any money to buy a helicopter, what would I do? I would just steal a Maverick or even a Frogger from the Higgins Helitours building, and well, there you go. So, yeah, that's basically my thoughts on the Maverick and, of course, the Police Maverick. Yeah, I hope that y'all guys liked the review. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, well, I can't even see the dislikes anymore, so, you know, what's the point of that? Until next time, folks, I will see y'all in the next one. Have a great weekend, and if you have snow where you are, stay safe out there. So, until next time, see y'all later. Bye-bye.